Hi everybody, it's Diane here with the MGM Altered Book. Yeah, are you seeing double? I came across this crackle once again and I'm like, wow, that's pretty weird. Oh no, I did have two Birds and Blooms magazines that were the same issue. I had totally forgotten it. And when I saw that, my childhood brain or childlike brain went, oh no, Kona. Anybody know what that is? There's Kona. And I'm not sure what kind of description I'm going to do in my video title there, but that's Skipper Gilligan and the professor from Gilligan's Island. And Kona, because a lot of you may not know, it was an episode where this tiki statue just kept turning up. It was supposed to bring bad luck, and so they're trying to get rid of it. And every time they, dispose of it, it crops back up. So it's Kona. So I have this running joke in my family that anytime something keeps cropping up, it's Kona. So, well, do we want, and fortunately, I have not worked on this side. Do we want the bird exactly in the same spot on this side? Yeah, I think so. And that probably supports the Kona theory, right? I know I'm probably not talking to too many people that like Gilligan's Island. I hope I am. But that was one of my favorite TV shows when I was a kid. A local channel used to rerun those like 3:30, like after you get home from school, and I used to watch them all the time. And if you want to argue, it's totally unbelievable and silly and all that. It is, but I'll give you a dissertation someday on why it's good too. Okay, and since Gilligan's Island took place in the South Pacific, that's not bad. I don't like the branches over there, over it. We'll see. I don't actually have to have this on either, or I could get a different picture or something, but oh, could you tell? He's holding the statue. That episode does have a lot of funny moments in it. Well, okay, what do we want on the bottom, however? I have no room to look at this magazine. I don't, I'm thinking I want palm trees down there. That's not going to look right. Well, an ocean thing or a shoreline. Diane. I think I'm getting less coherent as my video career moves along. It's just everybody expects it of me now, right? Diane, you're a fan of Gilligan's Island. Doesn't surprise any of us. Ooh, that's pretty too. Is that better? Well, I think this color scheme goes better with that side. Not that I'm, really trying to match, but as long as that looks better, we'll just leave it. Well, what about, oh. Well, okay, what about if we just take this page? I was going to say this stuff in the middle. That's okay. Or this. Well, let's cut the top off. And I was going to spell out Kona in some sort of big letters that I don't have yet. Okay, there's choice A. That's pretty good. I may do that. And then B. Well, I don't really like those two shades of, that's more green, but blues together, I don't like that. Yeah, I think the other side. This looks nice here. Can you see? It's all glaring. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, my glare is Kona too. It always comes back. Actually comes back isn't correct. It's never gone, is it? Okay. Okay. I think I would paint out. Does that make sense? Paint over those letters. Do people still say that? We're going to paint it out. We're going to paint out the letters. I got to look for Kona. Um, it's going to be a little short. You can see this board is a tad short, and then we're short anyway. I might just paint around that. Like a dark blue or green, dark green. Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to paint around the edges in some color. I'm going to glue down what we have here. I might go ahead and paint over those letters and then pick it up. It's not done. Okay, hang on just a minute. Okay, nothing is glued down. That's why we're a little askew here. I did the border. It's pretty black. There's a little green in there. I would have liked to have more green, but I was in a hurry. It's okay. I found Ona. I could not find a K, so maybe you could possibly tell. I just cut that out of blue and then I glued it onto a dark black brown paper and cut out around it. I think that's good for what we're doing here. I did cover over those letters with paint. I think that looks pretty good. Or letters, you know, lettering, word, text. Well, they're letters. Okay, and I also cut off the top branch because branches with these trunks, it's too much. It's too busy. This is actually out of focus a little bit anyway. It's still there. If I have to have it, I know where it is. I didn't throw it out. Okay, so that's what we have. This is a little lost. I might want a matte on it. If this shows, I think I'm going to come in with black there. This area down here is very dull. I thought of a washi as a start. I have pineapples, that's kind of tropical, and flamingos. Otherwise, no. I don't have a whole lot that's, well, tropical at all. But bright and that, I don't know. Well, that's not bad. The scale kind of goes with that washi. All right, let's do that, and I'll line it up with that one. And if you're running off to watch this, this episode was actually called Waiting for Watubi. You know, Diane, this glue book session is getting more ridiculous by the minute. I know. I should save this for April Fool's Day and everybody would think it's a joke, right? Okay. Pretty good. And then I thought about, this area is still pretty blank down here. What about some palm looking leaves? Which of course, I did a real quick look. I couldn't find anything in a magazine. So if I draw and cut, let's do one here. And I have dark green over here. Boy, this is new construction paper. This is how flimsy that is. I don't know. Is there anything nowadays that the quality is what it used to be? I know, Diane, you sound like an old lady. Well, all right, I'm going to cut out the things. I have no idea if that has a name. The negative space in one of these leaves. And this might look really ridiculous, but let's see. I may have to look it up. Do you ever go to draw something like, just something as simple as a palm leaf, and then you're like, I'm not sure what it looks like. I gotta look that up. I've done that. It's okay. It's not great. Let's indent this a little bit, and this may get obscured by the other leaf if I decide to do it. Well, let's do another one larger. I'll just sort of rough cut it just to get an idea. I may not want it. Just color wise, do we want it? That's okay. I don't know what else to do with it. Is this space too negative there? Or do we have to move Kona over? Well, I think those leaves are okay. I might add another one. I need a different blue color. Or a green blue. Because I think pulling blue down, you have blue, blue, and then sort of nothing. What would this do? This was my K I saved in case that didn't work out. Sort of like a Christmas ornament. That's okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna glue down. I'm gonna make these leaves a lot more presentable. I might spatter in the dark, like a tan sand color. I'm not sure about this area. I'm gonna think and do. Anybody remember Think and Do books? Ugh, I didn't like those. Okay, I'm gonna come back. It's gonna be done. Hang on. Okay, I am going to win the Nitpicky Award of the day on YouTube here for this next little step. And then I think I'm going to call it done. See that? It's a camera picking that up. The white is cut off the end of the A there. This is too blobby. I thought of a gel pen, but I don't think that's going to be dark enough. I can't tell. I need stronger glasses. Does that look good? Okay. Okay, I think it's good. Okay. As you can see, I added a small blue leaf there, or maybe you can't because it's glaring. Just a minute. Okay. I put stems on these too. And I did actually look up palm leaf clip art because I wasn't it didn't look right. It's like, oh, the center is cut out here and there on some of them. That kind of made a difference. Okay, and if you've stayed with me this long, number one, I'd like to say thanks. And number two, I'd like to say, this has absolutely no meaning to anyone but me. But that is the whole point of these glue books and art journals and all that stuff. So, if you, it's silly, whatever you want to call it. But if you're the one doing it, it has significance to you or puts a smile on your face. That's all that matters. Okay, so two crackles. Grackles. And if I come across a third one, I'm going to freak out. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching.